Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Let's put our hands together for Miss Geingos. Miss Geingos.
Let's celebrate Queen Miriam Mumzy Chukwu. Love you so much. And actually today I'm here as I'm the first daughter. Ne? Because I mean that I'm your sister. Yes. So I'm actually here as your sister, and the first daughter that I care about most is that I'm her first daughter, Mama Yenati. It's such a weird story, isn't it? So, like they said before, my mom, African American, married to a Namibian. We were exiled in Zambia. We were fighting for the liberation of this country. And Auntie Elina, or Mama Elinati, came to our house, young, with a glow hiding behind her dress, shy. And we lived together. We loved one another. So it passes ethnic boundaries, even political boundaries, Namibian, Zambian, and now our sister here who says that even her love has brought her to a Nigerian. So we're just related by love. It's not blood, it's love. I don't know how to explain it. Don't ask me, it's love. That's why I'm here. So my sister, thank you so much for asking me and inviting me to be here. I'm so proud of you. I just understand that I'm going to get very personal with you. So please bear with me, because I'm an open book, so I'm going to just tell it like it is. On this morning, I wanted to discuss and encourage everybody about overcoming procrastination. And I believe I have the right to talk on this subject because I'm the one, I'm the girl. Sure. And we know that procrastination is the killer of time, the number one killer of time. So as I said before, I'm an encourager. That's how God fashioned me. My best friends even tease me. They say, like, if you saw a person who had been stabbed and they're bleeding all over themselves, you say, hey, my friend, that blood, that red looks good on you. That red. And what it is that I don't lie to people. I don't gas you up. But what I am, and I know this is who I am, I see the good in everyone. Or can I say it another way? I see the God in everyone. So that's just who I am. So let me keep it real and talk to you about procrastination. So I have I'm not shy to say that I have a life coach. Let's see, I have a personal relationship with my pastor. I have mentors. I have a psychologist. I have all kinds of people who pour into my life, and I believe everybody should have one of those or all of those. Okay, so I was talking to my life coach, and she was talking to me about how to manage my time. And she said, Nangula, look at you know, you have the device in your phone that shows you how many minutes you've spent on all of those social media apps, those devils, those WhatsApp and Instagram and Pinterest and wada. She said, see how many hours you give to these websites in a day. Guys, my WhatsApp was about 8 hours. 8 hours on WhatsApp, about 6 hours on Instagram. I was like, no, man. So I just logged off, and I do this from time to time. When I have something serious to do with my life, I will just log out of Facebook, log out of Instagram, log out of all those things. And I believe that's a good strategy to help you get back to focusing on your time and spending it wisely. Other procrastinators, not anyone in here, we're not those people, but as the poet mentioned before, you know, they're gossiping. They spend so much time creating these clever memes. They argue on social media, trolling other people for hours. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, like the young people say, other people have time, eh? You have time. But you don't. And you're actually wasting so much time that you can be redirecting your energies to something positive and productive. So we've all overcome these things, but I wanted to say that overcoming procrastination, it's not linear, right? In fact, it's actually a process. And so sometimes we go forward in overcoming procrastination, and then other distractors come into our lives and we go backwards. So we have to remind ourselves that it is indeed a process. And that's why I agree with my sister Mumzy. The process starts with understanding what your God-given purpose on this earth is and how God has indeed made you, right? So I always tell the story about how when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, I used to not like to be like my mom. Everybody knows Auntie Patty. So Auntie Patty was like a mother figure to Mama Elenati as well. They used to bring in everybody in the house, just pick people up off the street. It's my daughter, it's my son, And again, it's because she could see the good in everybody. Be like, Ma, I think that guy is a drug dealer. Why is he here? And then my mom will bring him close, and before you know it, that drug dealer doesn't want to be a drug dealer anymore, because he now knows that there's something else that God has called him to do on this earth besides sell drugs. And before you know it, it's like, oh, that guy was inspired by just being in her presence. That's how she was. I didn't want to be like my mom. I was running away from it like, people shouldn't be let into my life, because when they're in my life, they bother me. Wada. No. And then I realized that's who I am. I can't help myself. I'm that person. In school, I would make friends with the nerds, with the sports jockeys, with the ones that used to wear all those earrings in their ear and black all the time, because I could still see the good in them. So what it is that you have to get back to, or you have to quickly understand what God has put you on this earth for. Why are you here? And then also understand that you can't run someone else's race or try to be like somebody else. That's also going to waste your time trying to discover who you are. But once you finally do that, my dear, your time becomes valuable. And then you realize, I want to make sure every minute, every hour, every second I spend on this earth, I'm impacting. And that's where you want to be. I'm impacting as a doctor. I'm impacting as an accountant. I'm impacting as a teacher, which is what I was for 5 years. And wow, what a blessing. That's your purpose. And that's who you are, right? So I feel like this book is such a tool. And I started reading it and I started loving it. Instead of doing my work during this week, I was busy reading Mumzy's book. And the reason why I do that is because I know that I have to constantly work on that issue of procrastination for me. So you need to keep reminding yourself with books like this, engaging in strategies and tools and resources that can keep you focused and away from procrastination. This book, it's like a good conversation, eh? It reads so personally, and it's based on biblical principles. That's what I love. And so I'm also here to encourage you, my sister, my own sister. And like I'm first daughter, ne? Then you are second. And I think this room is filled with so many of your other children, Mama Elenati. Like 50% of us belong to her. But I just wanted to say to you from a personal place, I love you, I'm proud of you, and from one queen to another queen, I'm here to fix your... Now see, when I was preparing this, I thought you'd be wearing Oshikaiva. They are all crowns. So I'm here to fix your Oshikaiva. I'm here to fix your crown. I'm here to fix your gele. Anytime you need me to, I'm supporting you and encouraging you. Thank you.